watch how I do this. I'm basically taking and I'm trying to lay out the egg shape. Look, I'm trying to look at her face. I'm saying, how is her jaw laid out? Is her face long or is it round? Pause it a minute. I want to tell this something. Look at the person's face. Looks like an egg. Always have the smaller part of your egg down this way. This is the bottom part. I try to fill a pretty good sized part of the paper. And then I come around this way. And that's kind of like basic shape of this girl's face. I didn't need to make this as dark, but I did. So now we're going to try to lay in where her eyes are at. About the middle of the page. They'll always be about the middle of the page. Now if you start drawing aliens from another planet, they might be higher up. So if you're drawing these pictures and the person's face is in a different place, and that's where the bottom of the eye is at. So I can just try to lay in her eyes. You need to straighten up. Okay, it's going to be cool if I get to do this. And it's going to look nice. Alright, I promise you, I'm going to try. Now, I can come down here with the nose. And right here is the nose. And she has very little bridge. Okay, a bridge is that part in your nose where it sticks out. And some of us have really prominent bridges. And so what you do is you got her nose right here. And I can barely see some of that. And I'm going to go ahead and draw this part here. Her eyes are her most prominent feature. So I'm going to try to put those in first because it's the most, it is it. And they set right about like that. And she has a line right there. Alright, and right here's the other side. And it comes down. And they're set like right in there. And this comes down and around. I may not get it to look like it, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try it. I'm not giving up on it. Alright, so that's the other one. I've drawn it too dark right here. I got to fix it. Oh, I think it's going to work. I think I got it. It's coming out. It's spotting me. Oh yeah, we're getting it there. Okay, here's the eyelashes. And then I can put in her mouth. Mouth's right here. Yeah. And it's like tiny, but it goes right in there. And I kind of have to make that little dip. And then here is the bottom lip. And it's coming along. And then at her mouth, she has a little chin right here. And there's the bottom part of it. And then here it comes up. Now you're smiling. Okay, so here's the top lip and I'm shading it. And I'm going to put it in the eyebrows. I'm going to put in this eyebrow. Just very little bit amount of eyebrows. And so they kind of go back and that's about it on them. And then her hair is pretty much framing her whole face. Alright, and she has cheekbones which come out. And then it goes down. Cheekbone. And it goes down. And then here's her, and her head, it comes up, and it's framed by her hair, and it goes back down. And then we're going to put in her neck. Alright, I'm doing this right here. I'm trying to draw the eye. I want to make sure I have the same amount of white on both sides. It looks like I'm okay. I don't want to spend, you can actually spend too much time on a drawing and make it look worse. Sometimes less is better, and looks like I'm going there today on this one. Alright, now she has these two hair things right here, and I may not even draw them because I don't even know if you can see them from the top. And now I'm going to put her hair in. Her hair comes up like this, and it comes down, and it's framed, and it actually goes right in front of her shoulders, and on the front of her, and that's coming up this way. And I'm leaving in this part right here where the light's in it, and I'm going to say a few hairs. I'm going to put some right down here like that. Then I'm going to go to the other side, upside down of course, and I'm going to put in the shape right here, this side, and then her hair comes up like this. And if I've drawn too much of it, if I have her head up too high, I can always take some of it off and bring this down. And I can put in the shadowing Right, a lot of shadowing right here. She does not need a bridge at all. Put in some of this. Then I just go back in. Here's a dark area. I'm just going to make that all dark and then just do this. And then I can go back in there and hit with highlights. Like right there, that's good enough. Maybe a little bit more right here. And then I want to hit this bottom lip because it gets hit with highlights. And then I got it. And there's her eyebrows. Right. There's her hair. Right there. And I think I about got her drawn. I can put in a little bit of dark up here. Shade that in. I'm saying the light's coming from this side.
It's a little blurry. Yeah, more than a little.
Okay, that's not too bad. I might want to go solid on some areas, like right in here. I can make it better. And right down in here. And then I'm going to put it in her neck. Put it right here. And maybe put a little bit more of that. Right there. Get better. That's nice. Okay. Okay, so I think I about got her drawn. I want to get rid of some of that. And I could just basically work on this for hours and still yet maybe not get it exactly where I want it. Like her nose is tiny, her eyes are fair, so they're not all the way filled in like you would draw a dark-eyed person. Okay? Her mouth has this little dip right there. And then I want to make her look happy, so I'm going to try to draw it up at the corners just a little bit so she doesn't look so sad. And then I think I've got most of it in here now. Alright, so what do you think? I could diddle with this one all day and try to improve on it. I'm just trying to capture the way people's faces are generally shaped though. This is one that's in my class. And I think by actually modeling for them how to draw, it helps them just so they can draw their own drawings. At least I'm hoping that this is working. All right.